girls, who's your daddy?
Daddy, what are you doing?
What's up, guys? Damage Dealer here. Today I'm going to help you with your chat, how to tune your radio, and talk to everybody around you. And I know this can be kind of weird and confusing sometimes, so I'm going to break it down really easy for you right here. The very first thing I want to mention when it comes to chat is what types of chats there are. Types of chat: proximity, squad, and platoon. But before we get into the chat, go to check to see what your buttons are. So you're going to hit this, go to settings, go to controls, scroll all the way down almost, I think, to communication, and look at what these 4 buttons are right here. These are the buttons you need to know, really just these right here. Okay, so once you know that, very first one is proximity, which goes 30 meters out. It's just the people that are around you. And if for me it's T. If I hold down T, I'm talking in proximity. You see that little symbol that popped up there on the left hand side? That means I'm talking in proximity right now. If I let go of it, it should just disappear, go away. Now nobody can hear me. Proximity. Now if I double tap that, it locks it so I can move around. I don't have to hold the button anymore. I can just be stuck in proximity chat, and I can talk to the people that are standing around me. They can all hear me. So that's proximity chat. The next one is your squad chat, which to go to your squad chat, for me, it's the cap locks button. Now watch what happens when I talk over squad. See how that says 38.5 megahertz? I'm talking now. When I'm holding this, I am only talking to the people in my squad. I do believe it gives off a little bit of prox chat while you do this. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it does. But I'm still just talking to my squad members on the radio right now. Which, by the way, if you want to know who's in your squad, bring up your group menu and look here. See, I have Grandpa in my squad, I guess, right now. There's all the other squads. Now notice that mine says right here, Atlas 2, 38.5 megahertz. Remember that, because it's going to be important. When I talk over the radio, 38.5 megahertz. Now this is for squad chat. That's my squad's frequency, 38.5. And the very last one we have is platoon. So bring up your wheel. Remember we looked at our buttons? I want you to bring up that wheel. So if you have to go back and check and see what button that is for you, go to platoon channel. Click that. Now when I talk, now I'm talking to everybody over the platoon. See how that pops up and said 48 megahertz platoon? That means I'm talking to everybody. Everybody, when you start, everybody will be at 48.0 for platoon, period. So this will literally let you chat with anybody. Everybody can hear you. So if you ever hear a bunch of cluttered talk on the radio, that's what it is. It's platoon chat. It's people talking over platoon. So if you ever want to know which one you're on, check this out. 48, it says platoon right next to it. Bring up our wheel. Go back to our squad, which it says right here, Atlas Red 2. Click on that. Now I can talk in squad chat. And then proximity is a completely different button. And it's this right here, and now I can talk in proximity. There's one more thing I want to show you on here that's really useful. Let's say I needed to talk to this squad right here. Okay? I see them, they're at airport, and I'm like, oh man, I'm coming into airport. I don't want to be shot by friendlies. Look at what their megahertz are at the top. 38.5 megahertz. So if I wanted to talk to that guy, you hit G, go up to here, and scroll down to his radio frequency. 38.5. You see how that changed to Atlas Red 2? Notice when you're scrolling through these, you see all the ones down there? You can see them right in the middle down here. Guy. 38. The other guy's 38. So now, watch this. Hello, hello. Now we could chat with them if they were talking, which they aren't. So now I have platoon, and now I have him. Now you're probably like, well, then how do I get back? What if I can't remember what mine is? Well, that's easy. Bring up your group menu and look at what your megahertz is. It's that easy. For me, it's P on the keyboard, by the way. It took me a second to find, but it's P for group menu. But yeah, so then you just change it back. You hit G, go up here. 39.5, which it even tells you down there. Atlas Red 4. Atlas Red 4. Now I'm back on mine. And then I also still have my platoon set so I could talk to everybody across the whole game. And that's pretty much it. There's 3 different types of chats. There's proximity, there's your squad, and then there's the platoon that everybody's on. If I want to give you one more thing of advice here, it's that sometimes this platoon chat can be really, really noisy and you cannot talk to your squad because it's just so loud and so many people talking. If you ever want to stop that from happening, if it's annoying you that bad, come down here and scroll your station to one that don't exist and let go of it. You will not have communication with your platoon anymore. However, the radio will go quiet and then you will only be able to hear your squad. Now make sure when you're talking you select the right one. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is to it. Except for pulling out your radio if you want to. You can do it this way. I don't recommend it. But you can pull out your radio, look at it, and you can actually tune your radio this way. And that's pretty much it. You can just tune it this way instead of doing it the way I showed you. The wheel is way easier to do than doing it this way. This way takes a while. You just gotta sit there and scroll through it. But you can if you want to. If you want that realism, you can even turn off your radio and turn it on. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys. That's about as simple as it gets. It's really not that hard once you get a hold of it. There's only 3 different ways of chatting on here. Once you got that down, you're pretty much set and good to go. So alright, that's it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hit the like button if you found it helpful at all, and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, big shout out to everybody that's been supporting this channel, liking the videos, and commenting down below. Man, it's crazy to see the views and the subscribers just skyrocketing over these past few days. So thanks again, and man, I don't really know what more I could say except for thank you, and I'm glad these videos are helping you guys out. That's all. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fake.